we just gonna start from the beginning. I just want to know a little bit about you, and for people that aren't familiar with you, tell us, Bruce777. First of all, how did you come up with that name?
Bruce is not my real name. I think it's a really strong name. I think it's like really
like Bruce
powerful.
Almighty.
Yeah. So it actually came from originally. I'm a super huge fan of fighting and like Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee is like, I have a whole bunch of posters and movies. I got tattoos and like I'm Bruce Lee fanatic, right?
Can you do kung fu or
not kung fu? But I mean like I could beat niggas up.
Oh, okay.
Like, I could.
That's all that matters, honestly.
I'm really into fighting, right? Because it's like not like on the savagery, like just because like
the technique.
It's like dancing, right? Like a good boxing match is like really like it's crazy. Like wow, he really could have got knocked out right there, but he did. You know what I'm saying? So Bruce, and then the 7 is like it's like for me it's like hope, you know, and it's like basically it's like a promise for myself and for my fans because like I think I hold myself, I believe in myself more than anybody else, right? So in my head, I'm gonna be the biggest of all time. So it's like to prepare for that, I guess. Like I don't know what having a lot of money feels like, but I'm like expecting to do it because I work so hard, right?
Yeah.
So to wrap all that up in a bow is like the 7 means that I'm gonna stay the same person, like whatever happens. Basically, like all my friends, I'm the same exact dude, like from when we met till now, and so much has happened, you know. And I guess the 7 kind of symbolizes that.
Okay. So just tell me a little bit about yourself. You're from Honolulu, or
which camera am I looking at?
You can look at all the cameras.
All right. Yeah, I'm from Hawaii. Everyone says Honolulu because it's the
capital.
Yeah, but I'm from Hawaii.
First of all, I've been saying it wrong this whole time.
Everyone does, right? But it's okay. It's I even say it wrong. It's actually like pronounced Hawaii.
Okay.
Like the W is a V. There's all kind of little tricks. But shout out to Hawaii.
Hey.
808. I made it.
Hey.
I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm from Hawaii. I'm from the west side, a town called Waianae. It's really small and like.
And how long were you there before you came over to the United States? Well, to
the mainland.
Yeah.
I got you. So I moved there when I was in like 1st or 2nd grade because my dad was in the military, and then I graduated high school there. So it like really shaped me.
Was it a big culture shock, kind of being like raised on the island and then?
Oh, coming to the mainland?
Yeah.
No, because like I said, my dad was in the military, so my folks are from California. Like my people are from Long Beach, California. So I was going back and forth. So it's not like I didn't know anything, you know. But that is really like Hawaii is my home. It's like all I know now.
Do you is there some Hawaii influences in your music?
Absolutely.
You like it?
Absolutely. I have an album out right now. It's called 7 Summers. It's really crazy. You should listen to it. It has a lot of streams. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of how do I explain it? Reggaeton
type of vibes.
Yeah. I'm blanking on the word. Influence.
Okay.
Yeah, because you know I love all kind of music, but when I was young, before I even knew that I liked music or I love music, like all my friends, we listened to the radio, and that's just a bunch of. I fell in love with ukulele and Hawaiian music, so. Yeah, definitely. It's cool.
You try to merge it a little bit with what you're doing. What about California? How do you like it out there? First of all, I love Cali so much.
California's cool. Like, I like Long Beach.
Okay.
I can't say nothing for anyone.
Do you feel like some of Long Beach's, do you have influence with that? Or not really?
Because...
Where do you feel like if somebody was listening to you, where do you feel like they would be like, oh, he's from here?
You can't do that.
Okay.
You can't. I realized that early on. I feel like it's a blessing, right? Because Long Beach, especially like, I was born in 95, right? And there's a whole bunch of gang shit going on. So like, I'm going back and forth from there to Hawaii where like, people would love to, like, their dream to go there, right? It's a vacation place, and it's like that's where I live, you know. So it's like getting that both of those like super dangerous and like just like a vacation place is
that's different.
Yeah, it gives me a different, like, a really
perspective.
Yeah, so I can't. It's like it's hard to box me in because it's like I fit into both of those so easily. So,
who do you listen to?
I listen
to everybody. Who are some of your influences?
I listen to everybody. I'm listening to everybody. I'm listening to you, even if you don't even think about it. Like, you just put in music on SoundCloud. I know who you are.
So you listen to everybody.
Yes.
Is there a specific artist that you like? Is your go-to?
I don't listen to country music. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't like it.
I don't really like it either.
It's hard for me to lie. Yeah. Is there a certain go-to you said?
Yeah, like
I really like slow. Like I like the music that you listen to like at 3 a.m. if you're smoking. Like
I want to go through your playlist on your phone.
I have a lot of music
because I feel like it just may be a little bit of everything in there.
So like the last. I switch out my different favorite songs, obviously. My favorite songs right now are like so different. Frank Ocean by Cash Page. I don't know if you heard that song. Shout out Cash Page. You're fire. And then Benny the Butcher's album.
Oh yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think it's the album of the year. Like
yeah.
That nigga's whole story is crazy. Like
they've been doing their thing for real. This is like the second interview today, and his name was brought up in the first one. Like,
killing it. I'll tell you. One day, everybody gonna talk about Bruce.
Absolutely. So tell me about AMENDS. That's out right now.
Yeah, AMENDS.
Tell me about the process of you putting that together.
Okay. So I just make music, honestly. I just make songs, and then you
create vibes.
Right. I make a song, and then like but during this whole like this last couple years, I've been learning more and more about like marketing and stuff like that. So it's like okay, and then I got done with AMENDS, and I was like, wow, this is a really great song. I was like, oh, there's no cussing. I was like, oh, there's one cussing word. Like, there's an F word in the very first line. And I was just like, it just stuck out to me, So I was just like, before I finish this, I changed it, and it's like the first like super commercial song with no swear, right? Like
why was that important to you?
It was an accident.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't even on purpose. Yeah, my music like it's not super swearing or like cussing heavy, anyway. But it just so happened that song had like very little, and the message was good, and it's catchy. The hook, like I'm a big.
Are you liking the response that it's getting?
Absolutely. I'm incredibly grateful. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like theoretically, I don't have any kids. I don't have any kids, but if I had kids, like they would be eaten from like. The last 2 or 3 songs have like literally changed my life. I wouldn't be sitting here probably if it wasn't for AMENDS and how the response that it's getting. So yeah, it just hit 15,000 and on like Spotify, and then it's about to hit 15,000 on the video. So go watch the video; it's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, that was crazy. So I made the song, and
the video. Like, did you have any? Okay, you about to get into it. All right, go ahead.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was like, I figured it out. I was like, I need a budget. So long story short about that, I got a budget together. The homie Nate, shout out Masters of the Road. Y'all are legit. Wouldn't be here without you guys. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, so Nate put me in touch with a videographer that he knows in Miami. And it was literally when Miami was the hotbed of COVID for the whole world. My mom was tripping on. I was just like, like I said, I'm a spiritual person. Like I felt like I have talks, I'd be praying and stuff. I felt like I needed to go there, and like I had people in Atlanta also that could have did it for cheaper. And someone was telling me like, so I just went out there. I went out there with a photographer and some of my friends, and it was a kind of long process, like a couple months into a lot of those ideas are mine. Like the birthday, like that's how it came out. I was like, I want it to be my birthday. I want my friends to be there, but and I want them to smash the cake in my face, right? But I don't want it to be like haha, it's your birthday, like I want it to be like we've been waiting for a chance to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I'm really shout out Jalissa and Dreamlaw Creations. They captured what
you were
100%.
envisioning. So how important moving forward is it for you to be involved in your video production? Like if somebody was like, all right, look, we're gonna sign you, right? But you can't have any kind of say to whatever videos we create from your music. But we're about to give you some bread. Yeah. So would you still sign the deal?
I don't know.
I feel like you're a free spirit and you have a specific vision of how you want things to be. If that's not as contradicting
Absolutely.
as when I said it.
No. You're right. It's the thing is like I'm smart, man. Like I'm too smart, like for my own good almost. So it's like I know my worth, you know. Especially if this happened overnight, then who knows, you know. But like I've lost so much money doing this and like becoming who I am and who I'm about to become, and so much time and effort has gone into this like journey over the last 5 years that it's like there's people in like Russia and stuff that will like come here to see me now.
That's crazy.
Right? So it's like I don't know. And like I said, I watch a podcast, I know how this shit works. Like I'm not going to sign unless it's like I know that I'm in the position to, even though it's not right now, I can make myself a main priority for anyone's label, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that I can sell my music to old ladies, I can sell my little kids, like I know that I have that advantage, and it's kind of...
Do you think it's because you feel like you've studied marketing, and how important do you think that is when you're a creative or when you're an artist, as like the marketing? Because even for me, like I'm in the process of trying to look for more marketing and promotion opportunities. So how important do you feel like that aspect of it is, like as an artist, marketing and promotion?
Extremely. My music has gotten better, but not that much better. Like I've been making really, really crazy music like from the beginning. The only thing that's changed is the marketing and like the team around me and like, you know what I'm saying, knowing certain things and not to just, you know, it's marketing, you know, marketing, not publishing, but like PR and stuff like that, just getting your name out there. And yeah, it's extremely important.
So tell me about Seven Summers.
7 Summers.
What's your favorite
song on there?
Yeah.
Even on Road. Shout out Nigel Galaxy. That's my homeboy. He was one of my team, but he had to move back to California. I know he's about to be watching this. Shout out Nigel. Shout out Sludge. Shout out Luca. I love y'all.
Okay. Why? Why is that your favorite?
That song is fire. The hook is. It's just like I pride myself on like making songs that like it's not what you could say about it, because there's music is subjective, right? So it's anybody can say anything. Like your favorite song, I could think it's terrible, right? So I try my best to like make it, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Like make
you do your own thing and you let people interpret it the way that they would like. Is that what you're trying to say? Right,
but still, like at the same time, like
or you try to look at it as general.
Everyone does that. Yeah, exactly. I try to like. That's something that I'm struggling with now. It's like, do I want to go completely mainstream, like to where, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a robot and I'm just like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I think you should stay true to your own artistry, and then the people that are supposed to find you, they will always find you.
Yeah, just like AMENDS. Like I wasn't trying to, like it was an accidentally commercial song, and it's working that way. So yeah, I feel like, man, I'm just gonna do what I want, honestly.
Yeah. Why not?
You know what's crazy? Can we have a talk?
Yes. That's what I'm
so like I said, like I'm like a really cerebral person, right? So like the person that I think I want to be, hopefully in 10 years, this interview right here is gonna have millions of views. Like,
no, it's gonna have a million views in like 2 months.
Please. Like, I don't do a lot of interviews, and like, I don't like to come off this way, but it's like I feel like I know what's gonna happen. I feel like I'm chosen for like to do something really big and to change people's lives. So with that in mind, right? I haven't done this is like my first interview, right? So it's like I'm thinking about the interview. I'm like thinking about what they're gonna ask me and thinking about all these things. I really sat down and thought like I could come in here and I could act like dumb, like I could act like not like I don't have any sense, like to like I'm just this like really good at music, but I can like not hold a conversation because it's like interesting, right? I could come up here with like 15 niggas and act like I'm the hardest nigga ever and just be like sitting around, right? And like you would think of like it would change your opinion on me, right? And it would change the opinion of everybody who's watching. Like if you think about it, I could come in, I could act like I'm already rich, like dumbass rich, and like be asking you questions that you couldn't even answer about rich things to the point where you're like what, like wow, you're taken back, right? Like you could, it's so many ways to, I don't know, like
perception.
You're right. I want the interview to be impactful, and I'm like, wow, like I could do this, or I could do this, or I could do this, but like I don't know. I just chose to like be myself.
That's what you should always pick.
Like I want people to know that I'm always thinking. And I think that they'll get that through this, you know.
So I want to know how you got into music. Like, did your household, did they play a lot of music? Like, how did you grow up? I want to know a little bit about you because I feel like you have an interesting story.
Yeah, and I'm like finding out more and more about myself as I get older. So, no, I was a baseball player. I was supposed to.
Wow.
Yeah, my whole life was about baseball. Like when I was really small, I was coming out here to play baseball, like getting trips. Like I was supposed to play for the Dodgers. Fucking shout out the Dodgers, right? How about them Dodgers? Okay. Yeah, go Dodgers. Anyway, yeah, I was supposed to be a baseball player. I went to school to college for baseball and everything. I was really good, and then I came to Atlanta, and like I didn't have a scholarship, but I could have played for Georgia. If I tried out for them, I would probably got a scholarship, and I would have kept going. I would have been a baseball player, but my mom, like, we couldn't pay for, you have to have full credits, like, and we couldn't pay for full credits, and you have to have full credits to try for the team. So I'm just sitting here, like, in Atlanta, a place I've never been before. I'm just like what now, you know? But like, luckily, I had like, you know, I had fallen in love with music by that time.
Do you feel like Atlanta helped you fall in love with music?
No. I was already there, yeah. I was already like, I fell in love with music in Hawaii, like when I was, but late, you know, like I watched a lot of interviews. Everybody's like, from a baby, I was playing drums and like I missed all that. Like I fell in love with music when I was in like 10th grade, like already. I missed a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't know. It is what it is.
Well, I definitely want to know as well. I know we had a conversation about drinking.
Yeah.
And you said that because we were going to play the shot game, and you said you don't drink anymore. Do you want to elaborate on that, if you care to share? Cause
Yeah. So, okay, I want to be super duper transparent. I had a really, really bad drinking problem for like almost 5 years. It was very bad. I would wake up, I would go to the gas station, I would buy like some drinks, and I would drink until I couldn't walk, and then I would go to sleep at like 3 or 4 p.m. and then I would wake up and I would go back and then get more and then drink and then just like years of this, right? So it's crazy, and I like struggle. Also, I'm making music, right? But it's, I don't know, it's really blurry time. But what is it? 2020, like last year this time. December last year, like I got super locked in with my faith and stuff, and I was just like kind of tired of it. I was like, man, what am I doing, right? Like, why am I not? Why am I working so hard at music? Like, I think I'm working hard at music, and like nothing's happening, right?
Do you feel like from when you were drinking to how you are now sober, you feel like your music has changed?
No, my music is the same. It's I can think. Right? Like December, I was like, God, I talked to God. I was like, I pray a lot. I was like, man, you know, something happened. It was just like, he was just like, stop drinking. Like, duh. Like, why haven't you figured that out? Like, you're so smart, right? Like, she's like, stop drinking. I'll give you everything you ever want, ever. Like, everything you keep crying about, like, oh, I want to touch people's hearts. I want to be the biggest, and I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, stop this. Like, give this up for me. And then, like, boom, I was just, you know, that's what faith is. So I stepped out, boom. Long story short, I stopped drinking. January, February, things just started happening. Like, I just felt like I can think. Like, I started putting things together. Like, I probably could have made amends before, but, you know.
It just seemed like everything was more clear.
And not, like, if you drink, bro, do what you do. Like, everybody has vices. I'm not telling anybody not to drink.
What advice would you give to somebody that feel like they're struggling with any kind of
addiction?
Substance or addiction too? It doesn't have to be substance. Man,
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't. I really don't know. Cause like I'm really what's the word? Like I'm really stubborn, right? Like I could have gotten help, but I waited until like I wanted to help myself. And it's like, that's not always the healthiest, you know? What if I didn't want to help myself last year and it was like in 10 years and I got cirrhosis of the liver or some bullshit, you know? So it's like, okay, let me say this. My addiction was like a crutch for like some other like depression, mental health issues that, you know, people go through things. I want to say that like it's not that serious, right? Like if it's not serious to the point where you have to numb yourself like that, right? Like you can be addicted to things without like hurting yourself, right? And like it's when you figure out that line, right? Like you gotta just know yourself, right? And like once you start to like deter yourself from like what you're actually trying to do, then it's like, oh, this is an addiction, I need to get away from this. And it's really weird because even I knew I was addicted. Like that's why addiction is so weird. I didn't want to go to the store, but I did, and I kept going. So it's like weird, you know? It's I don't know, it's hit or miss. Like my heart goes out to everybody. Hit me up, dude. DM me, Bruce777_. Like it's a real thing. I never talk about it. I don't put it on my story, but it's a real thing, and it's like, yeah, like
it's heavy.
You don't think heroin addicts, you don't think they want to be sober? Like you don't think they want to be like, you
it's
know
a fight.
Yeah, it's not. That's why I do like kind of, because people, not everybody thinks like, people are ignorant, you know? They're just like, if you wanted to stop, you would have stopped it. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's different. Like, people are different. Like, how people's brains work is different. So, yeah, I just want to say that. Definitely.
So, let's go back to the music. Are there any other projects that you're working on as of right now? Like, what's your main goal and focus? Is it keep pushing amendments, right? Amends right now? So,
definitely pushing amends. I'm trying to get it to 20K at least, and then, but I'm starting to train. Like I have a whole bunch of music. The biggest thing is like I'm still doing this by myself. So it's like the men's video costs a lot of money, so it's not like I can like, you know what I'm saying? Like I just started becoming a full-time rapper like without a job, so it's kind of, I'm figuring it out. But I got a bunch of stuff on the way. For sure, like at the very latest 7 Summers 2, I got a whole bunch of people been waiting. They wanted the 7 Summers 2 this summer, but
are you waiting till next summer?
I mean, I'll probably do it, like probably like real early at the very beginning of summer, so you know, I'll rock out the whole summer. It's really good music. If you haven't listened to it, you really should. It's crazy.
I mean, the way you're talking about it and smiling, I could tell you love it.
There's a lot of people's favorite songs on there. Like people be hitting me up. It's crazy, man. That's what Amends is about. Like, I was regular. Like, nobody cared about my birthday 2 years ago. Like, now, like, my DMs be full.
What's
you know
your
what I'm
sign?
saying? What you think my sign is?
I don't know. Gemini.
Nah.
Well, that's sad for you because Gemini is lit. I'm a Gemini, obviously.
Obviously. Nah, I'm an Aries. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
The energy kind of changed in the room.
That's exactly why, like, niggas hate Aries. It's okay, I get it. Like, I don't like Aries either, to be honest. Like, it is what it is. Like, powerful energy, like, I don't know.
Okay. So just tell everybody who's not familiar with you where they can find their music. Find your music.
You can find me. You don't even have to, bro. Just Google Bruce777. I would like if you put the star on there because the star belongs on there. There's a little asterisk at the end, but everybody forgets it. It's alright. You Google Bruce777 and a whole bunch of stuff is gonna pop up. Music, interviews, articles,
IG
and stuff.
page.
Yeah.
All
Twitter, all of that. But my Instagram, if you're looking right now, you're looking at your phone. It's Bruce777_. Listen, it's all in the plan, I know. And it's a lot of bands, I know. Running in and out of friends, I know. They don't want to make amends, I know. I seen signs, all kinds of things. I take time to find my way. Help you see my side. Man, it's different when they love you cause you pop in. And it's different when they got a bunch of options. They've been tripping ever since I got my bands up. 20K turn white into a and they still coming at me like they got it. I've been working double overtime and then some. I've been working double overtime and listen, I've been on 10 if you feel away. I've been on chill but you feel the pockets on film make me feel away. Want me break it down just to do it all in the and it's a lot of running in and out of they don't wanna make it.